Yeah, I think I might have drank the Kool-Aid too, but let's tackle this GoPro Hero 8 and talk about that one elephant in the room that pretty much everyone seems to have a problem with. If you're with me still, then that issue that I'm talking about is wind noise. This GoPro Hero 8 audio captures wind noise like crazy. It's really bad. I mean, it's really bad. And I hope that GoPro does something in the next firmware to update that so that we could use it in an action environment and not have to deal with a ton of wind noise. But today I'm going to be testing out some settings in the camera to try to combat it. And this is just a spoiler alert, I didn't get very successful with settings in the camera to avoid wind noise. The wind noise on these microphones is pretty bad. I'm trying to test out to see what I could do in the settings to make it sound a little better and show you what the effects are. Now, I took this camera out into the windy state of Florida and I brought it down to the coast. I'm right next to the river, so I tested this camera out right on the river where it was blowing directly onto the camera. I tried out all those wind settings that they have in the GoPro settings on Protune. That wind setting gives you the option to turn it on or turn it off or do auto. I don't think any of those settings do anything to really combat the wind noise. So if you'll notice, I'm not on the trail and I'm riding one armed because I have an injury and I have to take it easy. So please bear with me. In the next couple weeks I'll be recovering. I really just wanted to do this video because it's a pretty big topic with the Hero 8 and I want to solve this issue while I can off the bike. So this is going to be audio from the Hero 8 Black. And the wind setting on the microphone, that's the only option you have to choose from with the microphone setting. So there's a wind setting and this is the auto setting on that. I'm trying to see if using the wind setting on is going to make a difference. So let's switch over. I'm standing in a windy area. The wind is actually blowing directly on the camera. So I want to hear what it sounds like and let me know what you think. So let's switch over to wind noise on and then wind noise off to see if there's any difference. So now we have wind noise activated, and I'm sorry if there was a smudge on the camera lens, but luckily the video quality doesn't really matter for this test. We're just testing out the wind noise. Like I said, the wind is blowing towards the camera coming from my back. It's straight on the microphone right now. I will be doing tests on the bike as well with wind noise on, wind noise off, and the auto setting to see. In their manual, they say that if you're doing anything active on the GoPro, then you should be using the wind noise on and not auto. So that's something that might have been making this audio a lot worse on the trail. So let's switch it over to off to see if there's any difference between auto and off. And now the wind is really picking up. I have the wind noise setting set to off, and we'll see what it sounds like. I'm moving the camera around a little bit more now to see if there's any difference, but really the wind is just blowing directly onto the camera. And I'm gonna head back up to the house with the same setting. The wind noise is going to be off. We'll see if there's any difference in what it sounds like on the bike. So let's get back to the house and talk about the findings. So now we have wind noise activated, and I'm sorry if there was a smudge. Now the wind is really picking up. I have the wind noise setting set to off. So this is a really beautiful area. Florida doesn't have much in the way of natural features, but it's nice to just look at the water sometimes. But this will give you an example of what the wind noise is going to be like if you're trying to talk on the trail and there's a lot of wind. There's no wind setting turned on right now, so it's just straight wind. I don't even know if you'll be able to hear me because it's blowing like 20 miles per hour right now. But let's get back to the house, see what it sounds like on the bike. If you're looking for good audio and you're thinking the settings are going to help you, then I'm sorry. In this current firmware, I don't think that doing anything in the settings is really going to help you. The one thing that I will advise is getting a Windslayer for this GoPro Hero 8. It seems like the problem is that it randomly turns on and actually processes the wind noise, because in some of my clips I get really nice audio with no wind noise, and then in the same exact situation I'll get a ton of wind noise. I mean, compared to the GoPro Hero 7 footage, this thing is really bad. Woo! Wow! That was sick. So sketchy. So what did you think about the audio settings? Did you hear any differences across the board with the wind noise settings on or off or auto? Let me know. I'd love to hear your input. I personally didn't hear any differences in them, and I think that that's the main problem with the wind noise cancellation in this thing. I don't think it has the algorithm right or the processing correct to get that wind noise gone. I mean, compared to the GoPro Hero 7 footage, this thing is really bad. I was going way faster on the trail with the Hero 7 compared to this Hero 8, and there was almost no wind noise. And in the entire year that I had the Hero 7, I never put a Windslayer on it, and I got really good audio from it straight from the camera. And I don't even know if I messed with the microphone settings in there. I just shot and I was good to go. This one, on the other hand, I'm here making a video about trying to make the audio better, and I think the only options are the Windslayer or doing some DIY stuff here. So again, if you want to see me experiment with the GoPro audio and try to make it a little better, then let me know. If you like this channel, then you could support it by subscribing and sharing it with your friends. Maybe drop me a thumbs up if you like the video. Also, one more thing, if you are a supporter of this channel and you're still with me at the end of this video, please go and check out XC Ben's channel. He has very close to 1,000 subscribers, and I'm just shouting him out to try to get him over that hump. I've been seeing that channel like teeter right around the 1,000 right around the 1,000 subscriber mark, and I really want to see it hit that 1,000 mark. So if you're here still and you're watching, please go support that channel. I'll have it pop up right at the end of this video. Don't forget to go out there and create your own adventure however you can. Spread some positivity, and I'll see you on the next one. This really hurts with a cracked rib, I tell you what. All right. Yeah, okay. Go for it.
It's going right in?
Yeah.
Running or walking?
Walking.